So I have a couple of new possibilities because we all know I'm still having issues with the good old government here and them, telling me I need this, this, and this, and then saying, oh, sorry, it's not enough. So we can't give you a residency. So, okay, so I'm going to stop being petty and I'm going to talk about the other possibilities. So I was explaining to one of the people in my class what was going on because I was I was in the class, I was listening, I was doing work, but I was also checking my phone because my daughter-in-law was texting me and telling me what this woman was saying. So we're not going to go over a whole lot of that. Anyway, I told him I did not want to go back to the US. I was looking for other alternatives that was not in the EU or the UK because I have to save up my time for the UK. And he suggested Macedonia, which I didn't believe was still, I thought that was like, an ancient country that was no longer in existence. Well, you know what? It is. It's called North Macedonia now. And, of course, when I got home, I had forgotten he said Macedonia, and I was trying to figure out what it was he was talking about. I knew what region it was in, so I went and looked, and I was like, oh, Montenegro. Maybe that's what it was. I knew it started with an M. So I looked at Montenegro. Beautiful and not that expensive and American friendly. And, as for, I'm not a big nightlife person. I don't go out to, I was going to say I don't go out to bars. Well, I don't. I go out to pubs. I will go out to a good pub that has local music, and especially if they're having a sit-in, because I like to play. So, I looked at that, and that was really, really cool. And then I thought, well, let me just check again. So I found Macedonia. I was like, yes, that's it, which is right next door to Montenegro and Albania. And although it's not a country that has a whole lot of shoreline, it does have a beautiful lake. And so I looked into that, and there are a lot of Americans there as well, and a lot of people who live there who are Macedonian also speak English. So that looks like a very good possibility. I can only be 90 days, but I can only be in 90 days in the other one as well. So I could go 90 days in Macedonia, and then I could do 90 days in Montenegro. And then if I wanted to, I could just hop over to Albania and then just do the Tripolis all over again. So yeah, that's a possibility, especially since it's looking like if this doesn't go through, that I'm going to have a very short notice of get your butt out of the country. So, airfare is going to be through the roof. But if I'm going to these countries, I can pick up airfare really inexpensively. I can stay in beautiful. I've already saved them. I've been on Airbnb and looked, and I've saved the different flats that I'm interested in, and they are gorgeous. And, so that might be a possibility. You guys check it out, because I think they're extremely underrated for what they have going on and what is available there. Now, Macedonia has a lot more going on. Macedonia has a lot more going on than Montenegro when it comes to infrastructure, Wi-Fi, and that kind of thing. But still beautiful. I mean, the area is gorgeous. So, hey, keep tabs. I will do more updates as I find out more. Who knows when I'm ever going to hear. I really thought today was going to be the day. But then again, I've thought it a billion times over for the last 2.5 months. So we will see. Anyway, adios. Goodbye. Tschüss. Auf Wiedersehen. Ciao.